today we're gonna play around with the items from the Ipsy Extra. Now this is not the one that I paid for. My June 1, I've made my selections. It should be on its way super soon because obviously Ipsy is still using Amazon to deliver their packages and everything is like arriving a lot faster, which is amazeballs. So we're gonna go ahead and incorporate some of these items into a look today, which is why I have nothing on the face. If you haven't seen the unboxing, make sure you go check it out. It is gonna be linked up here somewhere, but also in the description box. Let me know, what were your selections for Ipsy? Do you like your box? Do you like your variation? Do you hate it? I really wanna know. Today we're filming things pretty much backwards. It may not make sense in your brain, but somehow it's kind of sort of 50-50 making sense in mine. So we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna start off with the Glow Recipe SPF. This one is their Watermelon Glow Dew Shield Hydrating Illuminating Fluid SPF 30. I feel like I already had this, had this. Although maybe I didn't. She's gonna look like so. Has a little bit of a watermelon fragrance, and my mirror, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I am stepping out of the house today, so SPF on the skin would be amazing. Plus, it's gonna be a great type of moisturizer for underneath my makeup. I've been doing like no makeup type of vibes lately, so this is gonna be great. Less makeup on the skin means my actual skin is like way more exposed to the sun. Let me tell you, you see this here? It's been a whole thing. I skipped a few days of filming because my viewfinder decided to not want to find the view. It was a whole thing. It wasn't connected to my camera. I was getting frustrated galore. I was super annoyed. Like, I was at a point where nobody could talk to me. That's where we were. And so right now I literally had to move my mirrors in order to accommodate a laptop here, it's literally right under the camera, but then I have one DSLR here, another DSLR here, and I'm like confusing myself because I'm looking here, then I'm looking here, but then my mirror used to be here, and now it's here. But I feel like even the mirror here works because you guys get to see my skin a little better. Anyway, now we're gonna go in and apply a base. I'm not gonna show you guys like the full-on base process because obviously it has nothing to do with today's video, but I am going to show you what I will be applying. I'm literally just going to go in with the Do It All. This is a concealer. This is the corrector in shade. This is by It Cosmetics in the shade Medium Tan Warm 320. So freaking good and great for when if you can get away with not applying a lot of foundation. This is amazeballs. I'm just going to twist, apply it under the eyeball like so. On the sides of my nose bridge, I'm gonna do a T here and there. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna go in with foundation. I'm not gonna go in with anything else. And then if I can find my brush, I'm gonna use my Nikki LaRose brush. This is the one that's like a little, what is it, teardrop triangular shape. This one's an N19. I'm gonna go ahead, blend this all out, set it with the Morphe Quad, which you're gonna have to see the other video that I released. I have an update on the sifter, and then I'll go in with my YSL bronzer on the perimeter of the skin. And you guys know how to apply and blend out concealer, so that's why I'm not literally giving you like a step-by-step to this. However, I know people always question, why am I not sharing what it is that I'm applying on the skin, which is why I'm like sharing it now. But it's just, look how pretty. It's really simple. One product. It's kind of like a one and done, if you will. I literally smell like watermelon. I'm not even mad at it because it smells so good. But then again, I do love all things Glow Recipe watermelon line. I just go like this and I'm like, oh, it smells so like sweet, but light and pretty. Now we're gonna move on to the Moon Slice eyeshadow palette. Okay, the Moon Slice eyeshadow palette, which is going to look like so. Those shades are absolutely pretty. Now, I do admit, I feel like the color story is a little all over the place, but is it workable? Yes, we've got some deeper shades. We've got some shimmer. We've got mattes. So we're going to go ahead and have some fun today. I don't know what route we want to go on, but we're going to go on a route. And then I got powder all over this. And then we're going to go ahead and use the brushes, the Lucky Chick brushes. It's an eye trio. There we go. I was going to say if I could open her. Let's see how far we can go with these 3 brushes. I feel like we're still like this this fluffy brush is not it. But let's see how she works and how it applies, and let's see what we can come up with. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush. I'm going to dip her into Timeless, this one over here. And I'm gonna apply that directly on the crease of the eye. If you're wondering whether or not I applied primer, girl, you know I did. I used my Level Up primer, which I released with Ofra like 2 years ago. Still available. You can use my promo code. It is available for you in the description box, and you get 20% off. I'm gonna go ahead, just do one of these. We're blending back and forth. Moon Slice Beauty has really nice formulas. I'm not mad at it. I've had their blue tone palette. I think it's somewhere over here or back. Oh no, I'm looking at a palette right now. It's over here. I've also had their neutral palette, very beautiful neutral palette, great for weddings. So I mean, they have nice formulas, and I've decided to keep them because it just works. They have really good stuff. Boom, that's shade number 1. I think I'm gonna switch brushes, and we're gonna go with the shade Crush. That one picked up really well. All right, and then we're gonna take Crush. I wish this had a mirror because I can do one of these. We're gonna take Crush. And look, I'm patting, I'm not dragging. I'm patting Crush all over the lid. And with a really good primer, you're gonna get insane intensity, as you can see. I've been really into pinks and like bright fuchsias lately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap away. You know, setting aside the formulation and the quality, right? We've already said it's good. I think this color story is actually fun. Again, a little all over the place, right? At least they didn't add like blues, and because I feel like this here, it should have been like more maroony shades versus like brownie shades, but it's okay. We've got shades to make a neutral kind of gray toned eye look. We've got the peaches, we've got berry tones, and then we've got shimmers. So I do think, although it seems a little all over the place, the shades within this color story can help you create a series of eye looks that are gonna be easy and super fun. But then again, you can also go like real basic. Now, what do I want to do? I think we're gonna go deeper. I'm gonna go into this shade and apply that on the outer end. But before I go ahead and do that, I need to add a shimmer. So we're gonna go into Groovy, the other pink. Let's see how that performs. Okay, it's cute. It's kind of like a topper. Sometimes topper shimmer shades don't perform well with a brush. This one's kind of doing it. That's cute. But I want to keep this shimmer like on this area here. I wish there was a much lighter, paler one, because that would open up the eye, but we don't have that. Not one that would actually work. Maybe, hold on. Let's just finish with this shimmer here. I've got my little towel. We're gonna wipe this shade away. I'm gonna try Starry. Let's see if this does anything to that inner corner in terms of, oh, it does. Okay, it's more of a silver, but I feel like if you go lightweight, it'll look pretty. All right, other side. I'm gonna go in with the fluffy brush. I'm gonna take Berry and tap that out here. That's not giving, it's giving the oomph without like the bam. So I'm gonna like focus it here very lightly, but I think I'm gonna go deeper. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to look up and drag that on the lower lash line. Wiping my brush, I'm gonna dip into Classy, the really, really deep shade. Only the tip of the brush, I'm gonna tap out, and then I'm gonna tap that out here. All right, is the brush amazing? No. Did it do the job? Yeah, I just feel like you're gonna need more than just these 3 brushes. So I hope that you're building a collection, but also we could have done without this one, and like it would have been great for the trio to include something this fine and tiny, because it allows us to get like in this inner corner without blowing it up too much or making it too intense or crazy. Which is why I'm gonna go in with the brush I just showed you guys. That is gonna be a BK Beauty and Angie Hot and Flashy A504. It allows you to add that depth with a little more precision, especially if you have like really small eye space. Like you don't want something too big. See, look, it makes a difference. And then whatever's left, I will kind of drag down here as well, just closer to the lash line, not blowing it out. Now to finish off the eye, I'm going to need some depth and drama. We're going to go in with the Urban Decay 24-Hour Liquid Stick. I'm going to apply that on the lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the YSL Lash Clash. This one is not the brown. Hold on, be sure. It's not the brown. This one is in black. I'm going to build up like 2 coats of this so I can bring that intensity. I applied the Shades by Sean Brow Gel on the brows. I'm going to wait till it dries down. And then you'll see when they're full, it's because I filled them in with the Precisely My Brow pencil. Here's the thing, I need to apply a blush, right? And I want a blush that's going to work well with what I have going on the cheeks. This brush is absolutely stunning. It is amazing. I really, really love this brush. So I'm thinking it's kind of small enough to go into this shade. So I think we're gonna go into that and apply that as our blush for today. I really like this brush. Like, I feel like if you see it in add-ons, it's definitely something to snag whenever you see it because it's really nice. And this side I'm actually using for creams because it just works, but you can use it for both. See, look at that. I'm tapping, I'm not like even gliding. It's such a pretty shade that you can convert that into a blusher. I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna dip into the Natasha Denona palette I got last time, flip my brush over. I've been using her. She's so damn good. And then I'm gonna add that to the skin. See that glow? Girl. Okay, so we're gonna repeat this on the other side. I'm gonna grab a teeny tiny thin like smudge brush, grab some of that cream, because here I'm just trying to tie the look together as a whole. Isn't it great that you're able to like use past products that you really enjoyed in order to kind of build on a look with new product? At least that's how I like to look at it. Not every box is going to be a hit, but when you do get a box that's good and you really like the product, using them to incorporate into a new look with new product is always fun. We have that going on. I'm going to apply some on the tip of La Nariz on the nosy Ozy, and then we're gonna go on to the lips. Remember, we ended up getting 2 lip liners and the Tower 28 gloss. I don't feel like either of the Toy Factory liners are going to be dramatic enough for the eyeball. And then this is a jelly tint. It's like a jelly gloss. It's cute. It's deep. Had it been like fully opaque, I think it would work. So wish me luck. We're going to try to figure this out together. I'm going to go in with the darker one, which is going to be... Let me know in the comments whether or not everyone got the same duo or they had a variation. I'm going to go in with deep, and then I'll use Nude Protocol on the center of the lips. It is a stunning shade. I'm not mad at her. I just don't feel like it's gonna go with, and I could be wrong, with the eye. So I feel like I needed a little more drama. This is a cute combo though, look at it. I mean, cute combo, I'm not mad. This is definitely a combo that I would use every day. It literally feels like I have nothing on my lips. It's not uncomfortable, it's not drying feeling. It literally feels like I have nothing on my lips except I know that it looks glam right now. So the formulas are actually really nice. It glided smoothly like a gel, just soft, super opaque. Not mad at her. Let's see if it'll change colors with the jelly gloss, because the jelly gloss is gonna look like that. I don't know. I need a pinky hue. Okay, wait. I think I got it on my teeth. I think the gloss is giving it that little pink shift that I need. I would rather like a much stronger shift, but I'll make this work. It feels like a gloss and there's nothing super duper special about it. I personally would prefer the matte version. If they were to have like a combo of just pinkies, I think that would be amazing. I do think that now the lip and the eye work because I topped it off with the gloss. You guys, and here is the completed look. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Is this something that you would recreate yourself? Now, I do want to kind of summarize each product and my feedback on them. Nice to have, nothing super special or unique. Beautiful. I didn't think it would work, but the shades are so beautiful as a combo. It was very comfortable. Again, it glided like butter and it feels matte but not drying, so it feels like you have nothing on. Obsessed. These are actually really wonderful. I would definitely grab a backup if and when I do see them. I live in Florida, so SPF is a must. I love that it smells like watermelon, and I do feel like I have a backup somewhere. Not to say whether I got to use it or not, but I feel like I got one sent to me. This is actually really good. The brushes, which I have already cleaned, are nothing out of the ordinary, out of this world. Honestly, I feel super bad to say this, but I feel like they remind me of the Dollar Tree brushes. Do they do the job? Yes. Are they the best quality? No. Are they fun? Yeah, the packaging is really fun and all, but I mean, you know, not the best. It's not like Luxie. It's not BK Beauty. It's not gonna be Refer or even Morphe for that matter. So, I mean, if you receive it and you want to try it, great. I think you should. If you're just introducing yourself into makeup, you're gonna need way more than just these brushes to create like a super glam look. And the eyeshadow palette, girl, I'm not even mad at her. I remember when I was first introduced to Moon Slice Beauty, I was just like, I don't know. The packaging is like super basic. It's cute. It's basic. And then the color stories, depends on the one that you get. Whether or not it's gonna like make sense and or work. I really like this one. I'm excited to try this, like, what is it, like a stone shade. I think this one with these two are gonna create such a beautiful look, including some of the gold. So I mean, you do have a variety of colors that you can come up with a fun look with. I already told you guys that. Super great. And if you get her, make sure you play around with her because you're really going to enjoy her. Overall, I do think the variation was really nice. I already said that, aside from the brushes. Like, I had to dip into some other brushes, you know. But overall, I think the variation was great. I think that the options were really nice. And I think if you were to get this very same variation, like we were like twins, I think you'd really have fun kind of like creating looks with it. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit that like button and you have left a comment because it really helps me out. If you're still hyping, I really do appreciate you because YouTube has been a hot mess express lately. If you're new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family here on the YouTube. Now, I know the video is over, but you don't have to go anywhere. I do link my most recent videos in the description box, but YouTube is also going to recommend 2 videos here on screen that I believe you're going to enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.